The Nebraska football team wrapped up practice number 13 here in Memorial Stadium. Hi, Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. The Huskers held their second major scrimmage here of the fall, and as head coach Scott Frost looked at things, he said a lot of different guys jumped out.
I'd say this one was a little better than the first one. Still not quite where we want it. I'd be surprised if it was where we wanted it right now. The one thing I want to see our team keep doing is when they hit the turf on Memorial Stadium, I want to see juice. It's on when you hit the turf, and it should mean more when we're out there. Sometimes it's tough to get that juice when you've been practicing 2 weeks and we're scrimmaging right after 3 straight days of practice and walkthroughs. But I want to see more energy right away when the guys hit the field. It was better today than the first one, but I want it to feel like game day when we're out there.
As Frost looks at the quarterback battle, it's clear things are going back and forth between Tristan Gebbia and Adrian Martinez.
We're kind of down to a 2-horse race now. I think Andrew Bunch has done some great things, but it's kind of down to Gebbia and Martinez now. They kind of take turns having really good days, and both of them continue getting better. Both of them are operating the offense well, and we're going to continue to let it play out from here forward.
However, on Friday, Martinez may have had a slight edge.
I'd say Adrian probably had a little better day today, but that's not always because of the quarterback. Just thinking back, there was 3 bad snaps to Gebbia on his series that he had through the course of the day, and they killed drives. So, other times the quarterback might go through his progression perfectly and a receiver runs the wrong route or drops a ball or doesn't get open. So it's not always the quarterback only. Guys around him have to play well and do their job in order to really evaluate the quarterback. Yesterday, Gebbia had a great day. Today, Adrian had a really good day, and it's kind of been back and forth like that through camp.
As for running back, there's been talk about a lot of different guys like Maurice Washington and Greg Bell, but it's Divino Zigbo that's quietly having a very strong camp for the Huskers.
Running back room has sorted itself out real well. The whole group has really improved. Ryan Held's done a great job with them. Feel like we've got really good depth there. Right down the list, Zigbo's a lot better than he was last year. Greg Bell has come in and done good things. Maurice Washington has done some special things. Wyatt Mazur has done good things. Wilbon's done good things. Jalen Bradley. Right down the line, the guys have improved and are playing well. So I think we have good depth at that spot.
When Frost starts to look at his defensive unit as a whole, I think the big takeaway he has right now is expect to see a lot of different faces play on the field on Saturday.
Our ideal situation on defense would be have 2 guys that we trust to play and play them both at every position. We play fast on offense. That leads to our defense having to play more snaps than a lot of defenses do. When we're at our best on defense, it's almost like hockey lines coming onto the field with another group of guys that we can trust. Defensive backs was one of my big concerns coming into fall, and we've done a really good job as a coaching staff. I think Coach Fish and Coach Shenander and the rest of the guys are adding some good talent there. The 4 freshmen we brought in have a lot of potential. Getting some transfers in has helped us a bunch, and the depth there has changed, and the competition there, I think, has led a lot of the guys that have been here to play better.
With just 2 weeks left now before the Akron game, it's getting to that point in camp where Frost and his staff have to make those tough depth chart decisions.
We're going to start making decisions on depth chart in the next few days. We won't really look to Akron until the end of next week. We're going to try to get a couple bonus days for Akron, treat it like a regular week, but the couple practices right before Friday and Saturday, right before we take our Sunday off, we'll probably focus a little bit on Akron.
And finally, it's the time of year where you traditionally see maybe some walk-on players get rewarded with the scholarship here as classes begin on Monday. Frost said at this point, there's nothing to announce on that front, but he's really looking forward to when that day comes.
We'll see. I can't wait to put my first walk-on scholarship. It's going to be a happy day for me when I see that come to fruition and see our plan for walk-ons take the next step. But we're not going to hand them out. The guy's going to have to earn them. They're going to have to be out on the field. They're going to have to do things the right way and represent Nebraska the right way. And we'll see if we have any coming up right away in fall. But I expect some of these guys to get there sooner or later.
Over 100 former players were also here in attendance on Friday as they took in the scrimmage and joined Frost and his coaching staff for a special lunch here in Memorial Stadium. With the Huskers in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.